Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
Currently looking at an air temperature still pretty warm out there at 83 degrees, but it'll get warmer, no doubt about it. Dew point is at 62, and we have a breezy wind. That will be one of the saving graces, the breezy wind and the fact that the dew points are in the lower 60s. So both of those things added together, I think, even though our daytime high temperature gets up there into the upper 80s, I think it'll feel pretty comfortable, especially as we head into twilight this evening and the temperatures start falling back to around 82, 83, 78, depending on what time your kids are going out tonight. Should be decent. A lot of sunshine out there right now. 79 degrees, Mayak, Arcadia. Wauchula comes in at 78 Longboat Key as well. 80 degrees in Venice, 78 Inglewood, 79 in Northport. We have a lot of dry air that has moved down over the weekend. High pressure building in, suppressing any kind of real significant cloud cover for us. All of the cloud cover kind of shunted down to the south. Nothing like it was on Friday around here. We are looking at this drier air indicated here by the tan contour over the last 12 hours of the tan colorization. At upper levels of the atmosphere, really through a very deep layer of the atmosphere, sinking southward in a very sharp gradient between where it's moist and where it's dry. And this dry air is going to stay with us in the form of a big ridge of high pressure building in over the next several days. There's a front north of it trying to sink south. It'll have no chance of doing that. It falls into the zone of this high pressure ridge and falls apart, pushed out into the Atlantic. Another front promising us a cooler weekend will arrive here probably Friday night, Saturday day. Anyway, the effect of it will certainly be felt on Saturday as the winds shift around to the northwest. Drier air moves in. Could get a little breezy around here after the front moves through on Saturday, so boaters might not be the best boating weather again this weekend, but nevertheless, it will be a very pleasant feel to the air. For this afternoon and evening, the winds continue out of the northeast, breezy at times, lots of sunshine, certainly warmer than average, but dry. You won't have to deal with any kind of rain showers tonight, that's for sure. Futurecast shows that dry air in place, maybe a little more cloud cover as we head into the next several days. All in all, I think we are looking at some pretty decent weather as we head into the next 24. 17-mile-an-hour gusts up to about 20-mile-an-hour gusts, certainly possible throughout the afternoon and into tomorrow. Wind direction is going to be fairly steady out of the northeast or east throughout the afternoon into the evening hours. So for boaters, just bear in mind that you're going to have at least a moderate chop out there. Now, as far as the droppings go, things look good. Nothing here that gives us any concern. The Gulf waters, Caribbean, near Atlantic, all look perfectly fine. Out further into the Atlantic, we do have a trough of low pressure, but that has no chance of developing. Northeast wind becoming a little bit more easterly as we head into the afternoon, evening hours, and then into the overnight. Coming in at about 15 knots, it'll bring you a moderate chop with 2 to 3 foot seas. Forecast looks like this for trick-or-treating tonight. You'll probably have a nice gusty wind, or at least breezy wind. We'll call it about 86 degrees by about 5 p.m., getting down to about 78 by 9. And that dry air will lead to a very pleasant evening, I think. Just be aware that we basically have a new moon out there, so not much moonlight tonight. So drivers just use a little extra caution and watch for those little tykes trick-or-treating as you head out this evening. Over the weekend, don't forget the clocks go back Saturday night into Sunday. Scott?